Hey guys, now we're going to see fighters who are not good people at all. These idiots are racist, who have extreme tattoos or believe in ignorant things. The good thing is that the video is about seeing these men lose any fight, and then we can celebrate that they got what they deserved. Let's get started, but first give this video a like, and of course, subscribe. Melvin Costa is a fighter from California, who although he started his career well, winning 7 out of 8, in the last years of his career, he lost 6 out of 7. The good thing is that he did not become famous, although he was already gaining a good fan base while fighting in the promotion of King of the Cage. Apart from just proclaiming himself a white supremacist, he has several tattoos that leave everything in sight, like an eagle and the most famous symbol of those old Germans. His last fight was against Daniel Madrid.
Such a dangerous opponent.
You notice how both of these fighters, over everything that's gone, oh nice,
oh, rocks him.
Here Madrid was able to give us justice by quickly beating the guy convincingly in just the first round.
Turns it up, and Madrid takes it to the ground with a nice slam. Oh, look, he's close to tapping out, guys. Can Melvin hang on? And no, Madrid.
Good thing he gave him a good beating before submitting him, and thus ended the career of another person who should not be allowed to ever compete in these events. Ernesto Navas is a fighter from Spain, and apparently is a big fan of the old Germans, having several tattoos. The good thing about this guy is that he's just a punching bag for other fighters, as he has a record of 4 wins and 17 losses. With so many losses, it's easy to show him being destroyed, but we have to show a fight when he loses against a man from Africa, from a race who he thinks he's superior to, and the fighter is Herman Kungu. Kungu didn't beat him up much with his punches, but he was able to toss him around the ring like a freaking ragdoll until he got him into a position to put him in an armbar. This guy believes so much that his race is the best. What does he tell himself now that he lost to a man like Kungu? The excuses he must make must be hilarious. The fighting giant from Poland named Martin Stoliczki is also a follower of the old Germans who laid waste to his country. He has a tattoo on his back that says white power, and here he is fighting a much smaller fighter, and it ended up really badly for him.
This was his strategy in our fighters meeting.
The fighter teaching the lesson is Kirill Selenikov, who had to endure tremendous pressure from the giant who was trying to knock him out early.
And even when he blocks it slightly, it still moves him backwards.
But the difference is huge in terms of talent. Martin is just punching wildly and wanting to land that lucky shot, while Kirill knows how to fight and takes things more calmly and throws with more technique until he lands this beauty.
Not at all. Oh, big right hand punch, and that's it. That is it.
They gave the giant what he deserved, and there's nothing better than seeing the racist fall so hard to the canvas. Tony Baltonin from Finland is a fighter with a lot of experience and has fought with many promotions, and one of them has been M1. Many people don't know about the tattoos that he has, the old red flag from the Germans. You know, he's like all the guys on this list. They are all the same with the same slimy beliefs. Well, the fans haven't figured this out because this promotion has had him putting patches over these tattoos. The fact is that he is a racist, and well, in 2006, he had to fight against the Brazilian Lucio Linares. And you can see that even here, they made him wear that shirt to avoid a bit of controversy. But maybe they should have just left them exposed, because that way the fans would have screamed even more when this happened. Linares completely dominated this fight by putting a massive beating on him, the kind of beating this type of guy deserves. Ivan Nikolov became famous recently only because he was going to be the opponent of the famous YouTuber KSI. But the fight did not take place since, well, Nikolov is, you know, an ignorant guy. He's got a bunch of tattoos supporting hate. Like others on this list, his career has been that of a punching bag, as he has a lousy record of just 3 wins in 21 fights. There's a lot to choose from, but you have to see when a boxer who belongs to a race that he doesn't like beats him up easily. The real boxer is Daniel Blenda dos Santos from France, known as the Panther, and this guy does have a future, winning 20 fights with only 1 loss. Nikolov couldn't take a single round, as he was knocked out at the end of the first, and the fight was stopped. Michel Broly is a boxer from Italy who hasn't forgotten the old days in his country, the times in the 40s, when they were allies with Germany. he has tattoos all over his body, giving honor to these terrible movements. He had to fight Hassan Nurdin, a boxer who was born in Morocco but moved to Italy at the age of 6. It took an immigrant from Africa to teach this Italian a lesson that hate should not be allowed in this world, especially hate based on another human's skin color. Hassan said that he felt very honored to be able to beat a person like this. He also said that he wanted to focus only on the fight, but that even the public was saying bad things, so he wanted to win this fight even more. Ahora llegamos al punto. Now we come to the point where these fighters are not confirmed as racist, but they did say offensive things against another race, and well, we have to see how they put them in their place after saying so much nonsense. Tony Kelly fights in the UFC, and recently got into trouble for insulting Brazil by saying those dirty Brazilians, they're going to cheat like this, after being in Andrea Lee's corner in her fight against Viviane Araujo. Lee complained about an eye poke, and that's what Kelly told her, kind of as a way to try and motivate her. Many people took this as hateful, and he received a ton of criticism. In his next fight, he had to face Adrian Yanez.
She'll fight with Yanez, he'll pick you apart.
Kelly received a ton of punishment in this fight, and also gave his fair share, but in the end, it was not enough, and he lost badly.
This is it. This is it. Oh my God.
The most interesting thing about this fight, apart from someone who was potentially racist getting beaten up, was the reaction of the Brazilians who are part of the UFC, and there's a ton of them. Gilbert Burns even said that he would pay Yanez to knock him out. Chris Cyborg congratulated Araujo for defeating Lee and shutting up Kelly. I don't know if he really hates the Brazilians, but here they shut him up. Prior to the first fight between Joanna Jedrzejczyk and Zhang Weili, the pandemic was in its infancy, and to promote the fight, Joanna posted this photo on her Twitter account. Honestly, I don't know if Joanna is a racist, and I don't think she is, but this image that she made a lot of people angry, and they began to say that at least the image is very bad. Having to wear a gas mask for this fight against Weili, who was born in China, is just terrible. Well, the fight was very close, but Joanna looked like an alien at the end. Weili took the decision, shutting her up and inflating Joanna's head to see if she can think more clearly next time she wants to upload a hateful image. They then had a rematch, and in that one, Weili knocked her out.
Oh my
Zhang
goodness.
spins, wait for it. Back fist to the neck.
Well, let's be honest, there's no better video than seeing a racist being knocked out. Thank you for watching this video. We'll see you on the next one.